She drowns. Ilan Kaplan, everybody! Hi. When I was a baby, my family, my parents, my two older brothers, gathered everyone who they knew, all their close friends and family, and put them in a room and put me up on a pedestal and watched as a bearded man cut a little piece off of my penis. This wasn't a surprise, they knew it was happening. That was my foreskin. And that's what because we can't carry it around with us. That's a little top over there. That would be ridiculous. Obviously, we'd leave it in a room in the synagogue, hundreds and hundreds of foreskins. Okay, that was a joke. Everyone can laugh. We do have to carry around the foreskin. That's my way of telling you guys, I am Jewish, but I'm not like that Jewish, so it's okay. Some people think that it's bad to do a circumcision without the child's consent, that it's unethical, that we should wait for the boy to be able to consent, and then they can decide if they want a circumcision. I think that's ridiculous, because then we would have to wait for them to be of an age where they can consent. I think that would be an interesting addition to the bar mitzvah ceremony. Cut a piece off my dick. Amen. Yeah, so I do wear the kippah. I spent a semester living with my oldest friend in the world. It's what I call my grandma. And a little more in touch with my Judaism, and I decided I was just going to wear the kippah. And it has some perks. You know, I never get stopped at the airport. It's unfortunate. This is just one of those things people aren't going to expect me. My race is not a very. My race is kind of a wimpy race. We're not doing anything. But people don't expect us to be doing anything. Which horrible other. All right, I'm gonna move past that. No one expects me to be like mugging them on the street. Is the point? They think that I'm going to embezzle lots of money from my hedge fund. Not the other thing. Stereotypes are bad. All right, stereotypes are really terrible, and it's like so lazy. I mean, there's this stereotype about Jews loving money. Everyone loves money. They just take something that everybody does and then ascribe it to one particular person or type of people. Like Jews love money. There's one black people really like chicken. The Greeks hate King Joffrey. I mean, it's ridiculous. One thing is not terrible. There is a stereotype that's a little bit out there. I don't know if you guys have ever heard this before. There's a stereotype that Jews can only have sex through a sheet, through a one sheet. You guys have heard this. Some of you have. I mean, it's just absurd. I don't have to have sex through a large sheet. I choose to because I'm a ghost fetish. That's not me. Sorry to the rest of the Jews in here. Over winter break, I went to visit my girlfriend. She goes to Stanford. She graduated from here last year. Yeah, I hear some rumblings in the audience about Stanford. I really like that shirt that some people wear, the Fuck Yale shirt. It says, yuck, fail. I thought about that a lot when I was on the Stanford campus. I wanted a shirt that said, suck Stanford. What school did you not get into?
Yale.
Yeah, yuck, fail, all right. Well, the best one, and this is a gift for all of you, is Dartmouth. So duck fart mouth. So I'm 24, which is a little bit old to still be in college, but I'm not that worried about it, because when Albert Einstein, a lot of people don't know this, when Albert Einstein was my age, he was 24. I'm an English major, I'm studying English, and I like to think about etymologies, sort of where words come from. You guys know that there is an animal called a sperm whale? That's just true, and we're all okay with this. There is an enormous mammal swimming through the ocean that's basically called a cumfish. Now, I wanted to know, why would it be called a sperm whale? Surely they knew what sperm was, right? And they did. It happened that in the 1800s, when whalers were going out and whaling, they found that the sperm whale has a large quantity of this milky substance in their cranial cavity. And they thought, that looks a lot like cum. This is true. I'm not making this up. And so they decided to call it a sperm whale, which is insane. I mean, this is what happens when you get when you have this culture that has a superstition that it's bad luck to bring a woman onto a ship. So these whaling ships were all men, and they were all like, yeah, that's going to be a sperm whale. I mean, men are disgusting. Every single man in here, look around, look at all of them. They are all either, at this very moment, holding in a fart or currently farting. The only two states of beings that we have. I was just thinking about, like, what if we let this happen everywhere else, that guys were going to be put in charge of naming everything. We would have someone comes back home to his wife, and he says, we discovered this new animal. It's crazy. I mean, it's big, it's got 4 legs, it's black and white spots, kind of dumb, likes to graze, and it's got 4 dicks at the bottom, and when you jerk them off, cum comes out. It smells great. We're calling it a sperm horse. So I was watching porn the other day, and I saw a video that was called Romeo and Juliet's Boobs. And I thought that's very unsubtle. I might as well call it like Julius Caesar's throbbing cock. We're dealing with the bards, we could have gotten a little bit more poetic. So I have a list of my own additions. A friend of mine told me that I should stop at 3 for this joke, but I am an English major, and I do really like Shakespeare, so I'm going to give you the full list. Let's see if I can remember all of it. Measure for Pleasure. The Merchant of Penis. Titus Andronic Piss. That was for Donald Trump. Let's see, what else is there? Much Ado About Nutting.
Oh my God!
A Midsummer Night's Wet Dream. And Coriolanus. That one. Alright, thank you so much, guys.